Multiple choice questions on work energy principle part 2. Question 17. A projectile is fired with kinetic energy E so that it covers a maximum range. The kinetic energy at the top of trajectory is. So for maximum range, for R max, we should take alpha equal to 45 degree. So here now we'll first see kinetic energy at start. So Ke at start is equal to E equal to 1 half m v square, and kinetic energy at top, or we can say kinetic energy at top equals to 1 half m vx square, because at top the velocity remaining is only vx. Y component of velocity has become equal to 0. So here this vx is nothing but cos component of velocity. Already we are having angle equal to 45 degree. So here we are taking v cos 45 bracket square. So here now it is 1 half m v square cos square 45. Already 1 half mv square is equal to E. So here it is E into cos square 45. So E, what is cos 45? Cos 45 is 1 by root 2 and its square will become 1 half. So finally kinetic energy at top is equal to E by 2. So out of these four options, option B is correct. That is kinetic energy at top is E by 2. Now question 18th. A motorist traveling at a speed of 72 km per hour suddenly applies brakes and comes to a stop after skidding 40 meters. If g equal to 10 meter per second square, what is the value of mu k? Mu k means coefficient of kinetic friction is asked. So first we will draw a basic figure. So initially VA was at point A 72 km per hour. So to convert it into meter per second, we are multiplying by 5 by 18. So after traveling for 40 meters, it comes to rest. So at point B, VB has become equal to 0. So now here we have to find out what is the resisting force, frictional force, which we are generally taking equal to mu k into n. Frictional force value is going to be negative. So by work energy principle, Ke at A plus work done from A to B is equal to Ke2 or Keb, sorry. So Ke is 1 half m Va square plus frictional force, because here the brakes are applied, so frictional force is going to act. Frictional force into S. It is for how much distance it is going to skid. This is Fr into S is nothing but work done equal to 1 half m Vb square. So now we'll put the value of Fr equals to mu k into n. So here 1 half m. What is Va square? So 72 into 5 by 18. This value comes to be 20. So this value, when we simplify, it comes to be 20. And this Fr is minus mu k into n into S. S is 40 equal to 1 half into m into 0 square. So here 1 half m into 20 square plus in bracket mu k. What is n? N is normal reaction. Normal reaction is equal to weight of that car or motorist. So motorist is traveling in suppose a motor vehicle, so that weight of that motor vehicle is equal to normal reaction, and weight is equal to m into g equal to 40 equal to 0. So here now we can cancel this m. So here finally value remain is 1 half into 20 square minus mu k into g. G value has to be taken 10 into 40 equal to 0. On simplifying this entire value, we get value of mu k equals to 0.5. So this is our answer, 0.5. So out of these four options, option A is correct. Now we'll see question 19th. The minimum stopping distance of a car moving with velocity v is x. If car is moving with velocity 2v, then minimum stopping distance is. So here again we will draw a simple figure. So initially velocity of the car at point A was v. It has traveled distance x before it came to rest. So at point B velocity has become equal to 0. So during this time frictional or resisting force has been acting. That's why the object came to rest. So by work energy principle, KEA plus work done from A to B is equal to KEB. So KE is 1 half m v square. So VA is nothing but v square plus resisting force acting for a distance S equal to 1 half m VB square. VB value is nothing but 1 half into 0 square. So here we get value of, so here instead of S we'll put the value given, it is x. So here we get a value of R. So by simplifying, value of R comes to be m v square upon 2x. This is the value of this R, resisting force. Now velocity at A has meant double. So for second case, in the same question, now here instead of v it has now become 2v square plus minus r into. Now you have to find out minimum stopping distance. So now I will call it this minimum stopping distance as S, equal to 1 half m. Again velocity at B will be 0. So here 1 half m 2v bracket square it 1 half 4v square plus, you have to put the value of r which is minus m v square upon 2 into x into S equal to 0. Now here when we'll simplify this value, finally we get value of S equal to 4x. So you have to simplify this total term to get value of this unknown S, which comes to be 4x. And out of the 4 option, if we'll see, option C is correct. That is, the stopping distance when velocity has become 2v is 4x. Now in this question 20, if a kinetic energy of a projectile at the top of trajectory is 1/4 of kinetic energy at start, what is the angle of projection? So here kinetic energy at top is 1/4 of kinetic energy at start. So here what is kinetic energy at top? 1 half m Vx square equal to 1 half m v square. Vx square is nothing but 1 half m. You have to take cos component of velocity. V cos alpha bracket square equal to 1 half m v square. This kinetic energy is 1/4. So here we are multiplying this 1/4. So now here 1 half m v square cos alpha bracket square. This is kinetic energy at top, is 1/4 of kinetic energy at start. So this 1 half mv square, this 1 half mv square gets cancelled. Now finally we have cos alpha bracket square is equal to 1 upon 4. Taking square root, cos alpha is 1 by 2. Now when we take alpha, so alpha is nothing but cos inverse 1 by 2. So alpha value comes to be 60 degree. So out of the 4 option, option C is correct. So next question number 21. A block of mass 10 kg rests on a smooth horizontal surface. Energy required to increase the velocity of block from 0 to 5 meter per second is. So here we have to find out what is the kinetic energy required. So kinetic energy is 1 half m v square, and here we will put value 1 half into what is value of m 10, what is value of v 5 square, and this value comes to be 125 joule. So initially velocity was 0, so kinetic energy at that point will be 0, and when velocity has become 5 meter per second, the kinetic energy has increased by 125 joules. So option B is our answer. Now question 22. A force F equal to 2 plus x Newton acts on a projectile. The work done by this force during displacement from x equal to 1 meter to x equal to 2 meter is. So here range of displacement is given. So work done can be equal to integration of force into displacement. So integration of f dx. So here within the limits. So x1 to x2. So here 2 plus x dx integration from 1 to 2. So integrating this value becomes 2x plus x square by 2 from integration limit 1 to 2. So we'll put these values. To work done will get 2 into 2 plus 2 square by 2 minus 2 into 1 plus 1 square by 2. So on simplifying this value, we get answer of work done equal to 3.5 and the unit is joules. So out of the 4 options, option B is correct. Question 23. 120 gram mass has a velocity v equal to 2I plus 5j meter per second. Velocity is given in vector format. At certain instant, kinetic energy of the body is. So velocity is given in vector format. V bar equal to 2I cap plus 5j cap. We will find out the magnitude of velocity. So it will be under root 2 square plus 5 square, and this value comes to be under root 29. So we got magnitude of velocity. Now we want what is the angle of the projectile. So here angle of projectile is theta equals to tan inverse Vy upon Vx. So 5 by 2. So here even if this angle is suppose not find out, then also we can directly get kinetic energy. So skip this part. Directly we'll find out the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy will be equal to 1/2 m v square. 1/2 into, because mass is directly given. Mass is 120 gram. We want in kg. So 120 upon 1000 will convert it into kg into velocity is under root 29 bracket square. So solving this value, we'll get the kinetic energy, and this value comes to be 1.74, and the unit for energy is joule. So this is our answer. If we'll see 4 option, option B is correct. Now question 24. A ball of mass 0.5 kg travels in a straight line with velocity v equal to 5 into x raised to 3 by 2. The work done by the net force during its displacement from x equal to 0 to x equal to 2 meters is. So here we are having value of v equal to 5 x raised to 3 by 2. Differentiating this v with respect to x will give value 5 into 3 by 2 into x raised to half. This is differentiation of this v with respect to x, or we can write down in simplified as v equal to 15 by 2 into x raised to half. This is value of dv by dx. Now we have to find out work done. So work done is equal to integration of f into dx. What is force? Force is nothing but mass into acceleration into dx. We know that acceleration is v dv by dx into x. We'll put value of v equals to 5 into x raised to 3 by 2. We'll put value of dv by dx 15 by 2 into x raised to half. So work done will be equal to value of m is 0.5. What is value of v? V value is 5 into x raised to 3 by 2. In value of dv by dx 15 by 2 into x raised to half into dx. So to simplify this value, it will be equal to this 0.5 into 5 into 15 by 2. This will become equal to 18.75. This x raised to 3 by 2 into x raised to half will give value x square dx. Now we are having integration limit x equals to 0 to x equal to 2. So now we are integrating this term, it becomes 18 by 75 into x cube by 3 with the limits 0 to 2. So it will finally become 18.75 into 2 cube by 3, and this answer comes to be 50 joules. So 50 joules is our answer, means out of these four options, option A is correct. What you have done, you have first taken V, then you have differentiated with respect to x, taken formula of work done F into dx. F is equal to mass into acceleration. Acceleration is nothing but V dv by dx. We have put value of V, we have put value of dv by dx, and finally we have put value of mass. Then we have made multiplication of numeric value and this x raised to 3 by 2 and x raised to half. We use value x square. Finally doing the integration, we get the answer work done equals to 50 joules. Next question, question 25. A ball of mass 5 kg experiences a force F equal to 2x square plus x. Work done in displacement of ball by 2 meter is. So here work done equals to integration of force into displacement. So here 2x square plus x dx. Integration is from limit 0 to 2. So finally this when you are solving this integration, it will become 2 into x cube by 3 plus x square by 2 from limit 0 to 2. So here work done will be 2 into 2 cube by 3 plus 2 square by 2 minus, when we are putting this lower limit 0, in the both the terms are 0, so directly I have taken equal to 0. So work done is equal to finally 22 by 3 joule. So when we will solve this bracket, it becomes 22 by 3 joules. So out of the four options, option A is correct. Now question 26. A box is dragged across the floor by a rope which makes an angle of 45 degree with the horizontal. Tension in the rope is 100 Newton while the box is dragged by 10 meter. The work done is. So we are talking about this box and one rope is attached. So in that rope then force is 100 Newton. It makes angle of 45 degree. So we require the component of force in the direction of displacement. It is 100 cos 45. So this force component has to be used. So work done is equal to product of force into displacement. So component of force along direction of displacement is 100 cos 45 degree into it has dragged by distance 10 meter. So this answer comes to be 707.1 and unit is joule. So out of the four options, option B is correct. Now question 27. A uniform force of 4 Newton acts on a body of mass 40 kg for a distance of 2 meter. Kinetic energy acquired by the body is. So we know kinetic energy, or energy is nothing but work done. And work done is product of force into displacement. Here force is 4 Newton, displacement is 2 and this is 8 and unit can be taken equals to joule. So out of the four options, option A is correct. Question 28. A spring is kept compressed by a small cart of mass 150 grams. On releasing the cart, it moves with a speed of 0.2 meter per second. What is the potential energy of spring? Potential energy of spring has been converted to kinetic energy when the cart moves with the speed of 0.2 meter per second. So we can say potential energy of spring is equal to kinetic energy of cart. So K of cart. So kinetic energy of cart formula is 1/2 mv square. So 1/2 into m. What is the mass of the cart? 150 grams. To convert into kg, so 150 divided by 1000. And what is velocity? 0.2 square. So when we will solve this, we get value of the potential energy equals to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 joules. So out of the four options, option D is correct. Next question 29. Under the action of force, a 2 kg body moves such that its position x as a function of t is given by x equal to t cube by 3, where x is in meter and t is in second. Work done by the force in first 2 seconds is. So here x is equal to t cube by 3. So when we will differentiate with respect to time, it will become dx by dt. So what is dx by dt? It is nothing but equal to velocity. So we are differentiating this with respect to time. It will become 1 by 3 into 3t square, or just t square. So now at t equals to t1, which initially time was 0, so here velocity will become v1. So if we will put here t equal to 0, velocity will also equal to 0. And when we will put t equal to t2, which is equal to 2 seconds, velocity will become equal to v2, which will be equal to 2 square equal to 4 meter per second. Now work done is product of work done to move body from point 1 to point 2 is equal to change in kinetic energy. So work done to move body from point 1 to point 2 is nothing but kinetic energy at second point minus kinetic energy at first point, equals to 1/2 m v2 square minus 1/2 m v1 square, equal to 1/2. What is value of mass? Mass is 2. And what is value of v2? 4 square minus 1/2 m. Mass is 2 and v1 is 0. So here finally the answer comes to be 16 joules. If we'll see the four options, 1.6, 16, 160, 1600, option B is correct. It is 16 joules. Now question 30. A block of mass 10 kg slides down a rough slope which is inclined at 45-degree angle to the horizontal. The coefficient of sliding friction is 0.3, means mu k is given. When the block has slid 5 meter, work done on the block by the force of friction is nearly equal to. So frictional force is, work done is asked due to the frictional force. So here we are saying body is moving along this inclined plane from this position to this position. Here velocity initially va is equal to v. Here velocity is equal to 0. Now normal reaction acting is in this direction, its weight act vertically downward. So component along normal reaction is mg cos theta, and it is inclined at angle of 45 degrees. Its angle of inclination is 40 degree. So we can say normal reaction is equal to this mg cos 45 component. This is normal reaction. Now we know the value of frictional force. Frictional force is nothing but mu k into n. Mu k value is 0.3 into m is 10 into g is 10 into cos 45. This is the frictional force. So work done is equal to work done by frictional force. And this will be negative because frictional force is acting opposite to direction of motion. Direction of motion is downward, frictional force act opposite. So minus Fr into S. So minus Fr is 0.3. This is mu k into n. N is mg cos 45. 10 is m, again 10 is g, and cos 45. Finally, we have to write down displacement. Displacement is 5 meter. So when we solve this value, we get work done is equal to, so this total is 150 into, when we write down cos 45 is nothing but 1/2. 1 by root 2. And when we will solve this, it will become 75 root 2 joules. This is the work done. and it is minus negative. Negative means it is acting opposite to direction of motion. So this option B, 75 root 2 is our answer. Now question 31. A force of 5 Newton moves the particle through a distance of 10 meter. If 25 joules work is performed, then the angle between the force and direction of motion is. So here this force is acting inclined and this angle is theta. So you have to find out what is this angle. So work done is equal to, we have to take the component of force in the direction of motion, that is F cos theta into S, force into displacement. Work done is given 25 joule, force applied is 5 Newton into cos theta, and displacement is 10. So here we get cos theta equals to 1/2. So theta equals to cos inverse 1/2, and which comes to be 60 degree. So out of the 4 options, option D is correct. Now question 32. A spring of constant 800 Newton per meter has an extension of 5 centimeter. Work done in extending it from 5 centimeter to 15 centimeter. So work done by work done by spring force is equal to, formula directly available, 1/2 K x2 square minus x1 square. So 1/2 spring constant is given 800. Value of x2 is 15 centimeter, means 15 upon 100, it has converted to meter square, minus initially it was having length 5 centimeter, so 5 divided by 100 square. Solving this we get value equal to 8 joule. So work done by spring force is 8 joule. So out of 4 option, option B is correct.